Hello students, today we will discuss about the AC circuit analysis for series RLC circuit. If for series RLC circuit, so series RLC circuit, you know that this is R, this is L and this is C. If single phase AC supply is applied to series RLC circuit, then what is the current, what is the phasor diagram, and what is the power factor, what is the relation between current and voltage, we will analyze here, we will discuss it here. This is about the AC circuit analysis for series RLC circuit. Here, whenever three resistors or three passive elements are connected to a supply, that time this is a series circuit, some current will be flow through the circuit, so the supply is single phase AC supply, you know that we will represent like Vm sin omega t, and if you apply the loop equation, the current will flow in this direction. That loop equation is, you know that, minus V plus I into R plus J into I into XL, inductive reactance, minus J into I into XC is plus. For any element, passive element, starting is plus minus. This is element starting is plus, another one is minus. This capacitor also starting is plus, another one is minus. So now we have to find out the current here. So from that you can write like this: V equal, if you common the I from all the things, R plus J is common in these two terms, XL and XC. If you common the J, XL is remaining here and minus XC is here, equal to 0, simply. And if you observe here, if you observe clearly here, the voltage across resistor, simply voltage across resistor VR equal current flowing through the resistor and resistance, this is I into R, and voltage across inductor VL, what is formula of VL? VL equal generally current flowing through the inductor and inductive reactance is XL, and voltage across capacitor equal to V equal to I into X, V equal to I into XC, These are the voltages, simply. These are the voltages. That's why we can write like this. So that's why we can write like this. So simply V equal to, this is simply VR, combination of VR plus J into VC, not VC, this is not VC, VL, and I into VC equal to 0. That means this V is the given supply voltage. Given supply voltage is combination of VR plus J VL minus VC. And if you observe here, this VL is positive J and VC is negative J. VL is positive J and VC is negative J. Yes. So, and we know in the last two previous sessions we already discussed about the impedance. Again we will discuss impedance here. That is, whenever a combination of resistor and combination of reactance is, impedance will comes into the picture. Impedance will comes into the picture. Here, whenever R, L, C is combination is there, that time impedance is like this. The impedance we can write like this: R plus J XL minus J XC is called impedance. The combination of resistance, inductive reactance and capacitive reactance. And resistance is the real term, and inductive reactance, capacitive reactance, both are the reactive terms. That's why we will get J before the reactances. So that's why this is like this, and we can write impedance also in this form. If you common J here, the impedance is, so if you common J here, what is XL? XL equal to omega into L. What is XC? XC equal minus 1 by omega C. This is also called as the impedance. So impedance not only the two elements, but it is also combination of three elements. It is also combination of three elements. In RL circuit we have R plus JXL. In RC circuit we have R minus JXC. Whenever three combinations is there, it is combination of R plus XL minus XC. Understand? Right. That's why we can write here V equal to I into Z. We can write I into L. But this Z is combination of RLC. Z is combination of RLC. So now we will draw the phasor diagrams. Before drawing the phasor diagrams, we have to analyze, we have to consider the two cases. Consider the two cases. First case, case 1, first case is if voltage across inductive inductance is more than the voltage across capacitor. We will draw here. So for that purpose, simply if it is more than, then for any phasor diagram, current is the common across all the elements. The current flowing through the voltage, the current flowing through the resistor, the current flowing through the capacitor, and the current flowing through the inductor, all is same. That's why current is reference. Take it as current is reference vector. Okay. From that you will draw this. So for that purpose, just current is the simply a reference vector. And look at here, voltage across resistor is always in phase with the current. That's why voltage across resistor. What about voltage across inductor? Voltage across inductor, before this just write here voltage across inductor. If you want voltage across inductor, V equal to I into JXL. You know that wherever the J is there, that is plus 90. So always VL is plus. And voltage across capacitor, I equal to J into XC minus 90. So VC is minus J, that's why we will get VC is downwards. VC is like this. This is plus 90 for this is minus 90. Wherever plus 90 there, you have to draw above, exact 90 degrees. Wherever minus 98, we have to draw the below. And we have VL minus VC. Then the final voltage will be like this. If you subtract both, assume that this is the reference part. This referent part is VL minus VC. VL minus VC. Then the combination of VR voltage across resistor and combination of VL minus VC is gives the supply voltage, gives the supply voltage. Understand? And always the power factor is between power factor angle is phi. Power factor angle is phi. So we can write the magnitude from here also. V equal to VR square plus VL minus VC square. So we will write here the magnitude here. V equal to, generally we can write like this. This is VR square, that is VR square plus VL minus VC square. VL minus VC square. VL minus VC square. And this is the magnitude of supply voltage. And what about phase voltage? In order to get the phase voltage, if you look at here, if you apply the tan phi equal opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side equal to VL minus VC by adjacent side equal to VR. So tan phi, just apply the tan phi, opposite side is VR, adjacent side by VL minus VC. Sorry, I think it's reverse. Opposite side equal to VL minus VC by adjacent side is VR. So reverse. That is the opposite side is simply VL minus VC by adjacent side is VR. So from that we can write power factor angle. We can name it as the power factor angle. The power factor angle equal to tan inverse of VL minus VC by VR. Power factor angle tan inverse of VL minus VC by R. This is the magnitude of supply voltage and this is the power factor. Okay. Next is current. So here the supply, we can write the current equation also from here. The current equal to generally Im sin omega t minus phi. Why it is minus phi? The minus phi here, inductance is dominant. Reason is inductance is dominant. Inductance is dominant. Why inductance is dominant? Look at the phasor diagram. The phase is shifted, voltage is more, voltage is lead compared with current. In the inductor only it is possible. In the inductance, current is always lags. This is the supply voltage, this is the supply current. That's why we will get that. And inductance is dominant. And we can write the formula for the current also, that is actually Vm by we can write like this, R square plus XL minus XC whole square into sin omega t minus phi. So this is the current formula. Understand? This is the current formula. Yeah, this phi is, this is the power factor angle. Name it as phi. This is the power factor angle. This is the power factor angle and this is the current equation. Understand? This is the current equation. So whenever three resistor, inductor, capacitors are seriously connected, the phasor diagram is like this. The phasor diagram is like this. The voltage value is like this. The voltage value is like this. And this is the impedance. This is the impedance. and the current flowing through the circuit is series circuit is, this is the formula. Simply in place of Im is Vm by resistance. That's why here the resistance is combination of resistor plus reactance, and this is the power factor angle. Okay, this is about the series RLC when series RLC circuit is connected AC circuit analysis. So students, this is the another method to understand the better understanding of this subject. So give me some feedback regarding this pen tablet work. This is the pen tablet work. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Give me some feedback regarding this class. Okay.